Hi, I'm Janet Boyer. I'm the author of Back in Time Tarot and Tarot in Reverse and the upcoming Naked Tarot and 365 Tarot Daily Meditations. I'm also the co-creator of the Snowland deck along with my artist husband Ron Boyer and the limited edition Coffee Tarot. I've also created the Boyer Charming Oracle with my son Noah and lots of other stuff. I'm coming to Patreon because people have been asking me to do more videos. I have a couple videos up on YouTube. Those are mostly my good card, bad card series. But I thought, what about tarot lookalikes? I've had this idea for years. I even pitched it to a publisher once. But it's been on the back burner because it'd be such a monumental task to put all these tarot lookalikes in a book form. You might wonder, what is a tarot lookalike? Well, I have like 8 pages of these that I hand wrote. And what they are is tarot cards that appear alike. And sometimes even deck creators will give them the same keyword like fear, or they're similar to one another, or if you read a tarot book, an author will give them the same basic gist. And so if a person gets this in a reading, or even if they're studying it for, daily meditation, or they want to understand, they ask themselves, well, what in the world is the difference? For example, let's take love. What cards mean love in the tarot? Well, it depends. There's the Lovers, there's the Ace of Cups, and there's the Two of Cups. So what is the difference in terms of love? Let's talk about rest and stillness. Here's another one. What does that comes up for rest and stillness? Well, you got the Hangman. He's got to rest. He's got to be still. He can't move. You have the Four of Swords, the guy laying prone in a sarcophagus, and you also have the Hermit. A lot of times that means to go inward and to rest. Well, what is the difference in the light of the word rest? Or perhaps confusion. And a lot of us as tarot readers and tarot counselors do experience confusion not only when we're dealing with clients, but sometimes we're in reading. Sometimes it's moon. There's a lot of confusion with the moon. It's reflected light, but there's also the Seven of Cups being, totally clueless. What's the difference in light of confusion? And what about grief? We deal with a lot of clients sometimes that are dealing with breakups or loss. Five of Cups can come up. Then there's the Nine of Swords, and then there's the dreaded Three of Swords. What is the difference between these three in light of the term grief? And we have karma. I love karma. Karma's payback, and sometimes it comes around, what goes around comes around, Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes it's justice, and sometimes judgment comes up. So what are the difference between these three cards in terms of karma? And then there's endings. Again, we have the World, which is a completed cycle, but then we have the ending of death. And so as you can see, these are just 6 examples that I came up with, but I have literally dozens and dozens of examples of tarot lookalikes where you take a keyword or an idea specifically, and then you examine 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 or more cards. Okay, what does it mean in light of? Or for example, beginnings. All the aces mean beginnings, but so does the Fool. And sometimes people even see the World as a beginning because it's the end of one cycle, beginning of another. So what does it mean in terms of beginnings? What if it comes up? And so what I'm going to do with tarot lookalikes is actually have a video discussion and teaching, and it'll be fun, talking about what the difference are between certain cards in light of one keyword or idea. And so that way you'll get a feel for the differentiation, what's the difference, the nuances, and it'll make you a better tarot reader, and it'll make you more astute in noticing the fine distinctions between cards. And so with Patreon, you can support me per video. Every video I post, you can contribute either $1, $2, or $3. It's up to you. If I post a video, there, you're being my patron. You're supporting my work, and you're supporting my videos, saying, yes, I love what you're doing. Please do more. You're the only ones who are going to be entitled to see those. If you pledge at a $1 level, a $2 level, $3 level, you all will have access to my lookalikes. But the difference is those who pledge $1, $2, or $3 get different bonuses, and you only get to see those. And so check out my page, my intro, what I say. I'll be giving free spreads, a free 1-card reading, depending on what level you support me at. And so if this sounds like something good, you know, nobody else is doing this. I created Tarot Lookalikes. I've never heard anybody or saw anybody ever do this. It's something I created, like I said, years ago. And so you're going to be getting really fresh original material from somebody who knows what she's doing and has some experience, and also will make it fun as well. So I hope you like what you see, and I hope you'll support me here on Patreon and be my patron. Thank you so much for your time.